Sorry about we left Trucker Jukebox show a little early because yeah, he has a good radio show going on right now. Check it out for the next few minutes if you are over there. I gotta get things set up over here real quick, and we'll get this going. I got 2 cans of beer, but probably it's not my Miller Lite, it's Budweiser. I got 2 cans, so that's gonna last me till midnight, guys, and that. So we'll pop that open a little bit. And I also got some apple pie shots. We're gonna do a shot, and I got my clock running. This is in Central Time. If I can put on the camera right there, that's in Central Time. So that's how long I gotta go in the Central Time zone. Less than the Eastern Time zone. So yep. Got a lot to see a lot of New Year's fireworks and all that stuff. And yes, we're ready to drop the ball ourselves. Yep. We're going ready to drop the ball ourselves on that. So let me get these links shared up real quick here so everybody knows that we are live. And hopefully everybody else will chime in. Basically, I'm just gonna do some storytelling and overall what our goals. Hopefully, our goals will be in 2019. After I'm gonna just I can't really say we're taking vacation on the rest of this year because we're just finishing up this year. Basically, so right now let me get these links shared on my social media, mainly Facebook, and I think I got it shared on Twitter too. So let people know we are live, basically. So let me do this real quick, and if you guys want to share it on your social media, you're more than welcome to do so. And that. So yeah. So now we are good to go, and I gotta get a tune ready to go through YouTube royalty free music. I got it downloaded. So I gotta make sure we get it ready to play when it's queued. So basically, I just gotta find it. Hopefully, yep, it's right here. Basically, I gotta make sure that is it because it looks like we got some issues here. So let me I gotta find my headset here so I can just see if I got it tuned in. But I think that is. I got a funny feeling that's not it. So I gotta go to download. Make sure I got the holiday music and that. I got Travis and Travis and Carla was in. If I saw the chat right, so let me check down here. Yep. Basically, we just gotta see who's all here, and I think we got almost everybody here, basically. So, yep. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Basically, just checking some things out here. Hey, while you're at it, smash the like button on that if you're watching this live show. So I gotta just go to YouTube royalty free music just to make sure I got it downloaded. Because for some reason it's not on my files. Basically, so I gotta make sure I do have it. But the problem is YouTube basically changed that up a few just last year. They took away my what they call favorites. So I have to make sure I have it available. So yeah, I'm just going to do a couple things at the same time. So make sure I got my holiday music, and we are good to go. Basically, hopefully, if not, I don't know. Okay, I think this is it right here. So I'll just re-download it just in case. I'm pretty sure I have it. So let me go check my files one more time and make sure I do have it now. Basically, I think that is, yeah, I do have it. I got 2 versions of it, so I gotta make sure I got one of them. All right, we're good to go, I think, because I want to make sure I play it when it's queued. How's everybody 2018? Was it a good one for you guys? It was a pretty good year if you saw our year in review. Basically, it was a very interesting year. We started out with a meetup of Tucker Jukebox about last year at this time. It was really, really cold last year. This year's not too bad temperature-wise. And that, so basically doing pretty good. A time off from YouTube was well-deserved. Just trying to get back in the swing of things again. We are doing our videos 7 days delay now, so everybody should got notifications for this Sunday's video already. And I'm currently doing a video right now. I may be grabbing this camera, doing a clip or two between now and we end the show here. So you gotta bear with me right here. So here we go. Let's do a YouTube clip here. So yeah. Okay. All right, I gotta go right to my camera here. Hey, you want to say hi to my camera? Say hi to my camera. And that, so hey, everybody, hello. We're doing a live show, as you know, here on YouTube. Hey, I'm doing 2 shows at the same time. I'm doing a live show, and I'm with you guys at the same time. How about that? Yeah, problem is, somebody's watching it live right there. You guys are watching on a 7-day delay. Ha ha ha! Figure that out. All right, we'll be back with you in a little bit here. Yeah, we'll just be back in a little bit with you guys on the camera, but you guys are still with us right here. How about that for a little special treat right there? So this is how I usually hold up my camera. I do have a tripod I can use once in a while too. So right now I gotta cut off this camera, and we'll be back with you guys on this camera, but we'll stay with you guys over here real quick. Okay, got that? Confusing? Oh, yeah, it's confusing, isn't it? Yeah. All right, got that little shenanigans done. And that, hey, 2018 was a good year, basically. If you saw, like I said, our previous shows, our year in review video. Let me hit that link up for you guys have probably missed that year in review. So I'll just go ahead and punch up that link, basically. So if you guys did miss it, it's pretty good, basically. It was unfortunately, we didn't get everything in that video that we wanted, but we got more what we wanted to cover anyway, basically. So it was a good year. 2019 will be hopefully a very good year for us. Hopefully, we get our goals. We heard some good news. We heard some bad news about YouTube, basically. So it's going to be pretty interesting year. Hopefully. I was kind of debating how I was going to do this show anyway. I was going to do some storytelling back in the past. Kind of wish we had YouTube back then, back in the day when Angie and I got together, our adventures that we used to do. Hard to believe, we used to own a vehicle at one time. It was a Ford Aerostar van, I think it was. If I remember correctly, that was our kind of like what they call the love machine. We went almost everywhere in that van. We went down to Missouri, Minnesota, Wisconsin, probably been a couple times to Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. We went everywhere in that van. So kind of wish we had YouTube back in the day, like back in 1999. 2000, 2001, 2002. I mean, you guys would have been on an adventure. Hi, Ruth. How you doing? Glad you joined in and that. So, yeah, I got to punch up this link here so everybody knows what we're talking about here. So I'm going to just do a little cut and paste right here. Copy and paste, more likely. So if anybody has not seen our show, here's the link right here. Check our year in review if you have not seen it yet. So check out that link I just popped up That's our year review from 2018. So if you have not seen it, we invite you to watch it from all we did from meeting Jukebox Rudy. We met Travis. We interviewed another local YouTuber here in town. A couple of our subscribers took us a couple boat rides and took us to another hockey game in St. Louis. Basically, yeah, it's gonna be a fun year in 20. Yeah, our next video, Roof, is on Sunday. It's on the premiere button. It's on the premiere, so you should have a notification for a Sunday video. I'm currently working on Monday's video because we're doing 7 days delay on our videos now. Let's get to the reason to this. Basically, there was a lot of controversies. Let me pop open this beer. First, I had, just going to say, hey, it's after hours, so all the kiddies should be in bed right now. Yep. Yeah, so I don't want to get too much away on Sunday night's video. So basically, there's some changes that we did. Not a whole lot, just basically, we did some changes with the entertainment center. That's going to be the clue. You guys are going to have to watch the video and find out what we did. Basically, right now it still looks the same. Right behind me, still looks the same. But you guys are going to have to watch the video. There's something missing over there. So yeah, so you guys have to figure out what's gone over there at the entertainment center. Big screen TV is still there. Okay, so don't say big screen TV is gone because it's still there. Okay, so 2019, I would love to see. I think Travis kind of guessed it right there in a way, but yeah, because I did post it on my personal Facebook page. So everybody who knows on my personal Facebook page know it already. Basically, yeah, the cable box is gone off the entertainment center. It's we cut cable. You probably saw it, mentioned it. I mentioned it on Trucker Jukebox's live show. What we have, and boy, the device works good. I don't want to give up too much of the detail of the show, so you're gonna have to watch what we, the actual device hookup, what we did. Basically, that was it. So I don't want to get too much details into that. Okay. 2019, we're hoping our goals are still the same as we were in 2018. We kind of heard some rumors what's going on with YouTube, and just not really keen on the idea. Let me go down here real quick. Hey, hi Dale, how you doing? Glad to catch the live show here. So yeah, so kind of checking out the situation here. Right now, basically, we gotta try to do our videos on the fly. Basically, whatever we're doing during the day, we gotta get back to what we did, what was made our channel. Some of the videos successful. We're thinking that we're going to take a walking video. Something else can happen. Something else can happen. Something else can happen. And that's the type of videos that we need to basically to focus on what's going on with our lives, deals, and all that stuff. Kind of going to be hearing me mumbling on the Sunday's video. Like I said, I don't want to give too much about it. There may be some small changes coming to the channel. Basically, is the length of the content, how we're going to film the content, and that. And I'm hoping there's some personal changes. We do have some personal goals that we have to achieve on the channel. Mainly is we want to get to that 1,000 subscriber count. Basically, we're trying. But between this year's and last year, we're not doing any more of the sub for sub campaigning, basically. So if I see somebody comes along and makes a comment, I'll check them out. If they got a YouTube channel and if they got content, if I kind of like the content, we think we're going to enjoy the content, we're going to hit them for a sub anyway. No matter if they sub back, it's up to them. It's only up to them, basically. So it's not like we're going in asking, hey, sub to our channel, we'll sub right to you. We don't want to do that. Actually, I have never done that. Basically, if you're gonna sub to this channel, it's gonna be based on recommendations by other people, other YouTubers, basically, and you have to check the channel out, basically, and see if it's something you enjoy. If you think you enjoy it, then go ahead, watch a few of our videos. If you really hit us for a subscribe button, basically. So yeah, so I got 1 hour and 14 minutes and 35 seconds in Central Standard Time. I don't know how accurate that is. Basically, I hope I didn't stop the clock. Oh man, I hope I did not stop the clock. Basically, so we got it going. I thought I stopped the clock, but we still got it going. It's the current time for Central Standard Time before I drop the ball. We're gonna drop the ball. And that, so okay, please allow me to tell a little story here. Basically, the stuff Angie and I used to do in the days with the advent of YouTube. Basically, it's just trying to create content, and it's not easy to do. Basically, hang on a second here for real quick. Yeah. This time of year, I hate sinuses. Excuse me for this. Yeah, I get sinuses really bad this time of year, so excuse me on that part. But yep. Happy New Year, Dale. So yep. Okay. Basically, when Angie and I got together, when social media got on, there used to be called MySpace and early years of Facebook. Always got asked when Angie and I used to, go out almost every weekend. We used to have our own vehicle. We had good incomes at the time. I kind of missed that once in a while. But when we used to hang out and go out, we always got asked every weekend, where you going this weekend? Where you going next weekend? What did you do last weekend? Basically. When we used to own our own vehicle, we used to always go out every weekend, usually go someplace, like to Chicago. Sometimes we go into, there was times we used to actually venture into Minnesota, to an Indian casino up there. It's called Jackpot Junction. It's the only casino up there where I'm still in the black. What I mean in the black is I beat the casino. That's the only casino I still beat. If we ever go up to Jackpot Junction, if I lose, let's say, another $300 to $400 up there, then that'd be at the even mark. Now, what I mean by losing $300 or $400, that's going to be basically the cost of the trip, the hotel, the fuel, the food, then the actual gambling money, basically. Hi, Joaquin. How you doing? Happy New Year's out there in California. Oh man, we can use some more warm temperatures. Send it our way because I heard there's a nasty cold front coming down this way. It's starting up in Canada, so it sounds like there's some nasty cold front coming in. Probably our first real cold front of the year. Ron Williams checked in from Ontario. All right. Thank you for chiming in. You're going to be being Happy New Year's in about 11 minutes and 22 seconds from now, basically. You guys get it first because you guys are in the Eastern time zone. We're in the Central time zone. So we're counting down on the Central time zone here. So we're counting it down. Basically, so I don't mind. I'll be grab the camera here once in a while to do no vlog and that. So, you're not seeing any other posts. What do you mean by that? Basically, Carla. Because I got a video that's up. That's gonna be up for Sunday. It should have a notification. Everybody should have got notified if you got that notification bell. It's in my, if you go to the channel, it'll just say set reminder, basically. So, yep. Yeah, so, okay, we can use the temperatures, but not the wind. Let me go back to telling the story how Angie and I really, years ago, we used to party hardy, basically. how we used to go out every weekend. We get in a van and we'll just go to like Minnesota to Jackpot Junction. That's where I was at. I haven't been there since 2003. Basically, we used to go out to a small park here in Iowa. We were supposed to do that last year and a half, and we never got around to it because we had to buy a new computer. Some other financial issues came along, so basically that was it. But we're trying to rectify all that this year, so this way we'll try to make Adventureland for this channel. It's a small park in Iowa. If you're a trucker, if all the truckers that watches this video, Travis, you probably went by it near Des Moines, on exit 142 near Altoona, Iowa, near the Flying J. There's an amusement park, walking distance from that truck stop, literally walking distance. So if you're ever on a reset, and if you need some time off away from your truck, find a discount ticket and head over there for a few hours. So basically, it's walking distance. But that's another thing I would love to head out to. I'm thinking about possibly if financials allows it, maybe head into Chicago, meet up with my friend Patrick again, possibly something else. Who knows? But boy, in the day when Angie and I got together, we just hauled butt in that. We must have put in more miles in the van than any trucker did with their vehicle. Basically, I mean, weekend miles was just unreal. Basically, we used to do, and when Angie used to own a car, she used to own a Honda, a little red Honda. I forgot what the brand of the car, but it was a Honda. We used to take that little red car up to Canada. We went to Sarnia, Ontario, Canada for a few hours. This is pre 9/11, so basically it was easier to get across the border then than what it is now. And that Dick Cuz 89 just joined in. Thank you for coming. Hey, how about those Bears? They're doing good. And that so they got played the Philadelphia Phillies in the playoffs. Not Phillies, but Eagles. Phillies, Eagles, same thing. Two losing teams. Well, one won the Super Bowl. What was it, a year ago? Something like that. I don't know. Basically. So, we used to go to a couple hockey games up at when the Mallards used to be very popular. We used to go up to Port Huron, Michigan, up there. Brandon just chimed in. Basically. So, hi Brandon, how you doing? We will go up to the hockey games, and I told Angie we need to kill a few hours. I said, how do you like to go to Canada for a few hours? Just to do a little shopping, maybe try some food. Back then, we didn't know what Tim Hortons was. No, basically. So but this is probably before the how many subscribers do you have in Canada? I'm gonna roughly say about maybe 20. I can't really tell because YouTube will not tell me those numbers no more. They used to do years ago, but no more for some reason. They done away with that information long time ago. And that so our only trip to Canada was, I think, 1999. It's like before pre 9/11. Into Sarnia, Ontario. I think we took a photo op down below the Blue Water Bridge. Now that used to be at one time used to be a dock. Now it's a nice city park for great photo ops on that side. And on the other side, it used to be a nice hotel at one time. But when I saw in recent videos, probably like about last year, I think it was either to Rudy's video or Trucker Josh's video, where I see that hotel, but it looks more run down because I think they turned it to like an apartment complex, and it just got run down into the ground real fast. And it was a nice park over there too, but now that so-called hotel on the other side of the Blue Water Bridge is kind of run down. But now on the other side that used to be run down, now it's a nice city park. And I couldn't believe the change of what I saw through some of those videos too. So basically, so Ron, if you're still watching, correct me if I'm wrong on this live show, if that's the case. If you're in the Sarnia, Ontario area over there, near the Michigan, the Port Huron, Michigan, and Sarnia, Ontario border, border crossing, Blue Water Bridge area. So yeah, so that was a nice photo op that we had. But that was before the park was developed, and I think there was a casino that or something that was developed years later down in that area too. So yeah, and that. So yeah, we used to be well traveled in the van. Uh, a couple trips down to St. Louis area, to St. Charles. Actually, one of our subscribers lives in that general area of St. Charles. I'm hoping he will watch this video and probably watch this minute mark right here and that. So, hey, we're under 4.5 minutes in the Eastern time zone. We're 1 hour and 4 minutes and 20 seconds away in the Central time zone before I drop the ball. Yeah. Oh, this channel has already dropped the ball many times. Yeah, so, and I'm still nursing my first beer, so it looks like I normally hang out. I'm going to be talking about some of those wild stories too in a little bit here, but yeah, Angie and I, we always got asked, when social media, when we first hooked up before social media and all that, always got asked, hey, where you going this weekend and all that good stuff. Now, because of YouTube, we just got to make sure our finances has to come first. Basically, if our finances gets better, I think our content gets better. But I think what makes it better is if we get people to start hitting that subscribe button and hopefully stay subscribed on the channel, that would be very, very helpful, big time on that. So that would be very, very, very helpful. Hopefully we'll reach our goals, and hopefully we have this channel monetized. I'm hoping for, and because we want to use the AdSense revenues to help fund this channel in a way. So, oh, you're close to the Kingston area. Oh, okay. I'm familiar with the Kingston area because I used to watch Jerry Otz's video. So, okay, yeah, you're up in the Jerry Otts area, Kingston, Ottawa area. Yeah, I kind of miss Jerry Otts's video because he was in poor health too. Actually, that was one of my first YouTube truckers I watched on the channel before I joined everybody else. I think it was Jerry Otts. Then I went to Trucker Josh. Then I think I found Jukebox. Rudy, then Allie Knight came along. Then I was with Jade and John. I think I found Jade and John through Tucker Josh, basically. And Jade and John has not uploaded in a while too. Have we been to Marion, Iowa? It's near Cedar Rapids. I couldn't count how many countless trips we went to Cedar Rapids during the time period when we had the van. Countless. We always go to when the Lumber Kings used to play in St. Louis, not in St. Louis, but in Cedar Rapids. Marion is not that far away from Cedar Rapids, basically. I had not been through Marion, but yeah, so basically that would have been it. So yeah. I was trying to ask Brandon, Jerry, he had a bad, if I remember from him, he had a bad heart. He had a heart, what was it? He had a deformed heart, basically. They found it in I guess in a physical. He was getting short-winded a lot, and they found that, I guess, after a couple tests, he found out that he had a bad, didn't really have a bad ticker, but there was a couple of veins that was not really where they're supposed to be. A couple of veins and arteries was not where it's supposed to be, so they did heart surgery. It took him away from trucking altogether, basically. Last time I knew, he was driving a school bus, but I had not seen him upload in a while. He was supposed to do he was doing some podcasts for trucking information for a while for you guys out there, but have not seen him do any of that for a while. So, okay, for the ones who are on the Eastern time zone, we're 30 seconds away before you guys drop the ball. And last I knew, he was doing okay. But as far as I know, he hasn't uploaded. And I guess his wife was having some health issues too, but I don't know on that part. So for the ones who are in the Eastern time zone, this is your countdown going right now. So for the ones who are in the Eastern time zone, Carla, this is for you. So count it down, Carla. There you go. And for the ones who are in the Eastern time zone, basically it's going to be Happy New Year for you guys. So, yep, Happy New Year for the ones in the Eastern time zone. We're under 1 hour for the Central time zone before we officially, like I said, drop the ball. And that. So, yeah. So I got a lot of talking to do. Oh, man. Yep. So, one in the Eastern time zone, happy 2019. Here in the Central time zone, I don't know. I'm going to go beyond the Central time zone. I might be going maybe another 15 minutes or so. But we wish everybody on the West Coast, the Mountain time zone and West Coast, happy New Year's once we go sign off after we get done with this one, basically. So, yeah. Uh, so, basically, we did a lot of traveling with a lot of things here. So, and I gotta post something on my Facebook page here in a little bit here. So, I'm gonna hit my Facebook page up just to make sure I got it going too. I'll probably post it a little late after I go off here too. So, make sure we got it going. Basically. So, yeah, Rocket has joined. Jets and Flames both win tonight. Yeah, all right. About those Jets, I can't believe that we saw an amazing. Actually, we know who Rocket really is, but you probably have to see our past videos of who he really is. It's not the mascot; it's the actual guy. But we do have his mascot, his little stuffed toy that always crashes our channel. Yeah, so Rocket, yeah. Hey, Rocky, if you're still listening, I can't receive any more text messages on this cell phone anymore. I can't even make phone calls on this. For some reason, I lost my network, so I have to get finances going, possibly get a new cell phone. I'll probably have to text you through Angie's phone one of these days to let you know, text you through Angie's one phone, probably what we call Pinky, not Noisy, okay? Angie's pink phone, not Noisy. I'm using Noisy right now for the countdown, basically. So, yeah. So, yep, nice to see Rocket that's joined us. And that. Oh man, Chicago trips. We used to do in the past. I could not believe how many countless Chicago trips that Angie and I used to do back in the day. This is before we met Patrick and all our Facebook friends in the Chicago area. We would just go into Chicago, walk around downtown, the lakefront, ride the CTA, basically just for a couple hours, maybe a quick bite to eat, maybe bring home some White Castles, and just head home, basically. So, bought a new crew cab truck today. Oh, okay. Angie doesn't have to ride in the middle anymore. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, you got a 4-passenger door. That's good. That's good. That's a good truck there, Rocket. Ace did a good job purchasing it. And that. So. Yeah, we used to do all kinds of trips to Chicago. We used to go to Wrigley Field probably a couple times a year. We had not gone to Wrigley Field since 2012. 2012 was our last Wrigley Field game. I think we're overdue for that type of game too. Basically, sometimes. Excuse me here. I gotta have a swig of beer. Hey, Rocket, I'm drinking the hard stuff tonight, okay? Yeah, drinking the hard stuff. Last time I drank Budweiser a few years ago, I got sick on it. I'll explain that. I'll explain that in a little bit here, where I used to hang out. Not up here at Slops, but it was a year ago. Years ago, there was somebody else. I'll get to that story here in a little bit here. So, yeah, Chicago was always been an adventure almost all the time with Angie and I back in the day between 1999 and 2002, basically. So, unfortunately, like I said, now with the advent of social media and all that, you just like to get back to Chicago more and more and more. And so, yep, thanks, Rocket. Yep, we're drinking the hard stuff tonight. Nothing light tonight. Nothing light tonight. We're not drinking light tonight. We're drinking the heavy stuff. We're drinking the leaded kind. Yeah, so I got one more can on this, but the problem is I probably won't even drink it till tomorrow, possibly, because I'm really missing this one, and might have it tonight. I don't know. It all depends how fast I drink this, because I'm not much of a uh, Bud Light I can drink, maybe Busch Light, but I'm always been a Miller guy, basically. I'm always been a Miller guy. So unfortunately, they didn't have no individual Miller cans available or the store in that direction for me. I didn't go down the other direction to get it, as unfortunately. So, hey, Tucker Jukebox just joined in. Let's say hi to Tucker Jukebox. Hey, nice radio show there on Spreaker Radio. Hey, and anybody who's new to Spreaker Radio, you gotta check out Spreaker Radio, Tucker Jukebox. Check out his radio shows. You can check out his previous shows. Make sure you hit that follow button because he's only 19 away from hitting 100. It means iHeartRadio. That means I can get iHeartRadio over on that big screen TV if I wanted to, basically. But I want to get Tucker Jukebox on that. Why we got the we have the one device, basically. So and that. So yeah, we're just to do some storytelling here, Jukebox, our past, our Angie and I's past, what we used to do, all kinds of wild stuff we used to do, the vehicle that we used to own and how many miles we put into it, basically. So Happy New Year's for the ones who are in the Eastern time zone. For the ones who are in the Central time zone, this is what we have left to go, basically. Kay Summers has just joined in. Angie's in bed. She went to bed early. She was tired. She's been tired. So she's kind of went to sleep early, and she missed her favorite song on Jukebox's radio show. Yeah, couldn't get her up either. So yep, and that. So yeah, we did some. Angie and I, we did some wild stuff back in the day when we first got together. I mean, we partied, and there's times I just looked at myself and it says today I kind of why I once while I get depressed once in a while is because I think all that partying and traveling we used to do was just a waste of time and all that stuff. And this is probably wish we had YouTube back then in the day because we would have showed some heavy traveling we used to do. At the time, countless trips to Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, to Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan. We were a couple times in Michigan. Of course, our one adventure when Angie had her car when we first got together was our trip to Canada. Basically, I mentioned that earlier in this live show too. So, yep. Thank you very much, Carla. Well, thank you, Jukebox, and everybody else for wishing us a Happy New Year. We're still at 51 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the Central Time Zone. Basically. Okay. What's next for the Packers game? Nothing. Packers are not in the playoffs. On that. Hey, Minnesota Vikings didn't make it either. On that. I thought the dumbest fire they did recently on yesterday. I think the Cleveland Browns let go of their coaches for some reason. I thought they did a very good job to turn that team around. And of course, the ownership is goofy anyway, basically, because when you get a winning team, winning formula, it's time to fire them. I guess Cleveland Browns is meant to be a team of losers. I just don't know why they got something good going, and all of a sudden they decided, cut ties to that. So, what else Ange and I did during the time? Well, we used to, like I said, a lot of traveling, a lot of roads on the, a lot of traveling around with our van. At the time, we used to own a van. going to Madison, Wisconsin for hockey games, going to Minnesota for a casino, countless trips to Cedar Rapids for baseball games, Burlington, Iowa for baseball games, Quad Cities down there just south of us for baseball games, Peoria, Illinois for baseball games, constant, constant, constant trips into Chicago. Lillian has joined us in that, so uh, basically, I mean, during the time period and during the early years when Angie and I kind of wish YouTube was available. I kind of wish we would have filmed something like that if we knew YouTube was going to be the thing at the time. But yeah, uh, it would have been a fun. It would have been a fun adventure. Basically, I probably told the story many times over. Basically, our 2010 baseball trip that Angie and I took, and I had to drive a car rental with a fractured arm. I fractured the arm right in here. 1 week prior to the trip, I had a hairline fracture, and I still get pains in this today when I feel when there's a problem. The air pressure gets uneven, and my arm starts to hurt like a devil. Like I refractured it. It tells me there's a storm, basically a major storm coming. So that usually tells me, basically. So, hey, yeah, Carlo, you tell Rocket and Ace to behave themselves in 2019. Matt, so yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, it was I think we took like a 1 week. We left Clinton, head to St. Louis for a baseball game. That was between the Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Basically, Rudy has chimed in. Happy New Year, Rudy. How's things down in Texas? Oh, by the way, Rudy, it's okay to take the rest of 2018 off if you're in the Central Time Zone. Okay, you got my permission to take the rest of 2018 off. Okay, that's what I heard. I'm just relaying the message, so don't shoot the messenger. That. We used to. That was a good game. Basically, so. And then we went to Oklahoma City for a ball game there. Unfortunately, that was a game got rained out. Luckily for us, we got refunded the money on our credit card or our debit card. But a lady next to us, she lives like less than an hour away. She got mad because did not get a cash refund. We got our refund minus the service fees on our thing, basically. So we got a refund minus the service fees. So we was able to get a refund, but hey, at least we got inside the stadium. It was a nice stadium down in Oklahoma City. John Head just joined us. Lillian has joined us earlier. Rudy's joined us and that. So yeah, I got a few drinks. I'm drinking some hard stuff tonight. This is not light beer. This is the heavy stuff. This is the leather kind, Budweiser. It was on sale, so I had to grab it in there. So, yep. Cheers, everybody. So, yep. There's a second rocket now, thanks to Captain America. Okay, I'll figure that out. Basically. So, that. So, yep. So, yeah. Let me hang on a second here. Like I said, sinuses for me is bad this time of year. Can't wait till February rolls around. It won't be as bad. Okay, after Oklahoma City, we went down to 2 days in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Basically, we went to Texas Rangers game. That was a good game. We went basically. Drone Life has joined in. How you doing, Drone Life RC? Check out his channel if you like remote control cars, how to repair them, how you put LED lights on those cars. On that, check out that channel out. If you got a model car and wants LED lights, he can do it for you. Just got to contact him. He does a good job on that. So check out his channel if you all can. He does fly a drone once in a while. Check that out too. So He's got a couple of nice drones too. So yeah, so check that out. Check out his channel and that. So and while you're at it, if you have not seen Rudy's channel, check out his channel too. So yeah, and that. So yeah, we went to Texas. Basically, this is back in 2010. Part of that baseball trip that we took. Basically, this is kind of what we hopefully want to do in the near future, some type of vacation like this. But right now, we just have to wait and see how our life happens. Okay, because it doesn't come cheap nowadays. Basically, so everything that we've done back then was we did it on the cheap. Now you can't do it on the cheap no more. So basically, so we spent some time in like I said, 2 days in the Dallas Fort Worth area. We did the Cowboy Stadium tour. I have a photo over here on the. I don't know if I still have it or not. If I do, I'll find it on the next live show. But we actually stood on the Star. Let me go check on the entertainment center real quick. I know we have it someplace here. Let me check someplace here. I think. Oh, this is it right here. This is it right here. Found it. Found it, found it, found it. Found it. Get ready to see this picture right here. There we are. Angie and I standing on the Star at the Cowboy AT&T Stadium. Back then it was called the Cowboy Stadium. Actually, believe it or not, we spent almost $30 for a VIP tour that got us into the Jerry Jones's suite, a couple of corporate suites, the Cowgirls locker room, the Cowboys locker room, and that good stuff. But that was back in 2010. We did that prior going to the Rangers game. Then after the next day, we kind of hung around the pool. We went to Whataburger. Then we went to Fresno, Texas. It's a suburb. No, Plano. Was it Fresno? Yeah, Fresno. At the time, it was called the Fresno Rough Riders. It was a Triple A team at the time for the Rangers. So we went there for a ball game. We had some nice pictures from that stadium. It looks like something out of Cape Cod type. Dr. Pepper Field in Fresno. I don't know what it is called now because it's all corporate names changes and that. But we went there back in the summer of back in July of I think it was like part of the 4th of July weekend. We went. That was a nice stadium there in the Texas area. Then after that, we went one day. We made a 4-hour trip down from Texas, from Dallas down to Houston. We went to a place called. We went to a ball game there in Houston, Texas. That's when the Astros used to be in the National League, basically. But we went to a small town called Splendora, Texas, and that was an adventure, basically, because Angie's cousin lives there. So what we did was before we got to Houston, we saw all these signs on I-45, I think it is I-45 that runs between Dallas and Houston. Saw all these signs for Buc-ee's. Every few minutes, Buc-ee's. So when I said, man, that's so intriguing, saw all these signs. It's a Doors Trap type advertising along the way. So we actually go to Buc-ee's. What it was a glorified convenience store and gas station, basically. It was, 95 Days to the Lumber Kings, home opener. Yes, you got right on that. So, and that. We're going back to the little house. Yes, we are sometime this summer. Hopefully, we'll probably go up prior to the summer, but I think Angie and we got plans to stay up there for a couple nights up there. So hopefully we'll have it. Excuse me there. But yeah, Bucky's. It was a glorified gas station. Rester. I don't know. I don't remember if it was a truck stop or not, but it was glorified. It was between Dallas and Houston, and it was just a glorified mess, basically. So, but we did see some large, oversized bills. I mean, big, big, because you're in Texas. They gotta be big in that. So. Then we got to Splendor. This is what's interesting here. When we got to Splendor, Texas, was basically what happened was uh, we were around in circles. Our GPS says we were at our destination. Turn around when possible. We're at our destination. Turn around when possible. We were around in circles, and we saw this BP gas station, and we saw this Sonic. I just told Angie, let's stop for lunch. I'm tired of going around in circles in this little general area of Splendor, Texas, and we had lunch at the uh, at the Sonic there, basically. And after we had lunch, I asked Angie was using our GPS. That's Julie. If you remember our past videos, we had Julie. That's a GPS we ran, basically. So you gotta go back to our past videos where I actually do the driving with our adventure trips, basically. So uh, I asked Angie, "Do you have the city or the actual home address?" And she looked at it and she goes, "Oops." I said, "That's why we were around circles." Actually, we had to go another. We had to go up we had to go up a street. We had to go up the street another 50 yards, 50 to 100 yards. Then we had to go right on that road for about another 5 miles. Then we went to another road. I forgot what street it was, but we was on the west. We had to loop around to the east version. Say the west and the east. All right, Rudy, good night. We'll catch you on when you go live some other time. I'm hoping you go live sometime tomorrow. Hope I'll check it. I'll check it out. If you do go live, possibly, hopefully you have a nice lunch down there. If you're in the area down there, Rudy, check out Whataburger. If you're in the area, okay, check out a Whataburger. That's one thing I forgot to mention is if you want to try out regional fast food places, Whataburger is a place you want to check out if you're in the Oklahoma, Texas area because that is big down there. So check out Whataburger. Basically, we had it once and it was good. It was probably one of the best fast food burgers I ever had because they were big, big. That's what it said. Whataburger. Yeah. So shout out to Big John. Hey, WBIJ, shout out. Welcome aboard there and that. So yeah, I'm just trying to do some reminiscing of what we could have had if we would have had YouTube during the day. I know 2010 we should have been on YouTube in a way. We should have been. Yeah. Yeah. Coney Island this January. It's gonna be nice. Well, I don't know if we're gonna be able. There were some people on ice the other day on the slough, but I thought the ice was just too thin to be on there. Oh, I didn't want to do no ice walking until it got thicker and that. So yeah. So we're having another sip here. I probably won't even have the second can tonight. I got a second can tonight, and I get a cheer shot going. So basically, yep. So what was the ad in the old days? A Bud Man and a Cubs fan too. Okay, I think it was a Harry Carey type commercial. Okay, after Houston, then we made our long trek to Chattanooga, Tennessee. The route that we had was 14-hour drive, not knowing that we could have just went north from Splendor. We went back into Texas, down to Beaumont, and through Louisiana. If if Brandon A was still on, we went across the I-10 swamp bridge, basically what they call the swampland bridge. It was like miles of going over the swamps. and maybe an occasional island and that. We took that way for some reason. I guess we just want to be in. I guess Angel want to be more in Louisiana and basically not going through Arkansas and that. So we just wanted to go through Louisiana and come up that way. But I think it would have been quicker if we went through Arkansas anyway. But we had to use some back roads before we got back to any form of interstate. This way we was automatically on the interstate all the way through until we hit the construction nightmares from Baton Rouge all the way up to Jackson, Mississippi, then off and on from Jackson, Mississippi into parts of Alabama, up to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, I would believe. Felix just joined in and that. So you're very welcome on that, Felix. And basically, what comes down to we were late arriving to the game. I mean, the delays. It was supposed to be a 14-hour drive, ended up being 18 hours. If you were a trucker, that would be illegal. I was driving a four-wheeler. I don't have a CDL. I wish I had a CDL, but I don't have a CDL, basically. But we were late getting into the game. We had to check in the hotel late. They almost canceled our reservations because we were late getting in. Basically, I thought I left a message saying that we're going to be late at the hotel and that. So, where's Angie? She's in bed. She went to bed early tonight. She went to bed about 10 to 10 and that. So, and that. Hey, hang on a second here. I got to do something with our video here. Basically, here. Hang on a second here. Okay. Hey, I'm still doing a live show here. I was boring our viewers with our life story. Break out the violins and that. But yeah, it was kind of what I wanted to do for a live show. For the ones who have not watched it, I'll put that live show in the icon right hand corner, plus any other videos that we had during this time period. Okay, so when we come back, we will do the ball drop for you guys and on the live show too. Holy cow! I'm gonna have to get the other tripod going here real quick here. All right, we'll be right back for you guys on this camera. We're still with you guys on that camera. All right, and then so how about that? Doing two things at once. Let's smash that like button. That will do it. Yeah. So okay. Then after that Chattanooga part, we went home game. Traveled 12 hours home. And believe it or not, like I said, I drove that whole 3,000 plus miles on a fractured arm. I was just driving one hand majority of the trip. And when I was in St. Louis, when I drive both, I went like this. Oh, my arm hurts because I was just coming off my fractured arm at the time on that. So let me see that. Okay. River just bought all the land on the Illinois side of the river this past month. I never heard of that, Rocket. Because I'm never hardly on Facebook either, so I don't know what's going on on that. So I don't know why they had to buy all. Oh, yeah, because they're building a new bridge. They're supposed to build a new railroad bridge, so they had to buy some more land to redo the bridge. So there was something called like Little East Clinton, Little Chicago, like a little small community. There's a chance they might buy those people out. If that turns out to be true, let me know, Rocket, on this video. If that turns out to be true, basically because there was like a little community of small houses that's near that bridge on the Illinois side. So yeah, because they're supposed to be building a new railroad bridge. It's supposed to be a lift span, basically. So it's supposed to be a lift span, so they'll be taken down. Noel has joined in. How you doing, Noel? Happy New Year to you on the East Coast. We are just over 31 minutes in the Central Time Zone for our little New Year's Eve deal. So I'm just doing some storytelling. This is something I always want to do on a live show, a little storytelling. And basically, we'll just try to wrap up our stories here real quick before we count down to Happy New Year's and what our goals are going to be, basically, before we wrap up our video, live show. It's probably one of our longest live shows in a while. So I know Angie will say hi to all you guys because she's in bed, she's sleeping, she had a long day, and I kind of have a long day myself. Hey, I want to show you guys something before we wrap up this video here. We're gonna take you over here real quick. Here, let me flip out here. I still got it going for a while here, so let me flip this here real quick. We're gonna go outside here. We got we're gonna stick you guys outside a little bit. We got our inflatables up still. We always leave these up till after midnight because it's New Year's Eve, because it's the final time we'll have these up. You'll probably see this on a later video when I have to take it all down again. So yeah. So I thought I better show that real quick here. So yep. Hey, how about that? Okay, let's go back to. Let me grab my other tripod up here because I think I'm going to need it in a way, but I'll figure it out how to do it. Because I got to be a YouTuber. I got to know how to do this. So I'm going to be a YouTuber. I got to know how to do this all at the same time when I drop the ball and holding the other camera at the same time. Okay. So, but I only got one time to do it too. All right. Okay. Any wild stuff we did after that baseball trip back in 2017, basically. Yeah, I heard about that, Carl. I've been seeing it going around. Sorry for your loss. Basically, Robert Wolf just joined in. How you doing, Robert and that? Yeah, I think it was the only time that 2010, I would love to do that trip again, basically. But I got another trip I would love to do. It's on my bucket list. I got a couple bucket list trips. I probably mentioned it on the previous videos. I got a couple bucket lists planning. I'm planning something big. I don't know. I don't really want to plan ahead, basically. And then, all right, we'll see you next time, Big John. Okay, Happy New Year to you. All right, Happy New Year to everybody. And that. So, I would love, in a way, because I gotta calculate the time, how long we're gonna be gone. This is probably the only reason why we're planning on 7 days delay. I won't do it this year because I have to plan this in a far in advance. Basically, yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Millions of dollars. I bet the taxpayers pay for it too, Rocket. Yeah, so. We're talking about maybe I have a bucket list going to West Coast to California. Not necessarily to Disneyland. Disneyland has been very expensive. All Disney parks has been very, very expensive. I don't know how anybody can afford to go to Disneyland or Disney World nowadays. But I'm thinking more like I don't go to Dodger Stadium. Basically, I want to schedule it when the Cubs are out there. Basically, so it makes it worthwhile of the trip. Any amusement parks I'm planning to go out there is basically I'm looking at possibly 3 of them. I really want to try the Santa Monica Pier in Santa Monica. I want to try Knott's Berry Farm and Six Flags Magic Mountain. Basically, that'd be a must go do. And also gives chance to give Angie go through the Rocky Mountains. I have not seen the Rocky Mountains since the late 70s, early 80s. Angie has never, ever gone to the Rocky Mountains. She has never gone to the Rocky Mountains at all. The only time she saw any form of mountains in her life was when we went through Chattanooga, Tennessee, through the Lookout Mountains up there in the Chattanooga northwest corner of Georgia back in 2010, part of our baseball trip and that. So, that would be a good trip to go. I could probably drive it in 2 days. It gives us at least 5 days there and 2 days coming home. Maybe leave a little early. I don't know, maybe go out there for 3 days, maybe 3 or 4 days and have a day and come home, maybe stop in Las Vegas. And that, so that would be cool. Last time I that was a trip I really wanted to do back in 2010, basically, because that's when we had the money, but then medical bills came first at the time. Medical bills came in first, so we had to take care of medical bills first, so we had to make our trip more local and more affordable. So we went from a almost a $3,000 budget down to less than, we had a budget down to us under $1,500. That was a lot of miles in that. So yeah. So basically from Mount Everest. Oh, cool. That was the year when that blew. No, that was '84. If you blew Mount Everest. Oh, Everest. Oh, that's in Mount Everest. That's in the east. That's in India, your homeland of India. Okay, cool. Because right now the next biggest mountains around here is Pikes Peak. That's just near south of, near Denver. Basically. Oh no, Ace just opened up a 30 pack. Okay, share it. Have Ace share it. Okay. Oh man, there's no way I'm not gonna drink a second can tonight. There's no way. I'm gonna have to have that second can tomorrow, or save it on another time. On that. Okay. I gotta do something real quick here. Because gotta get it ready to go. Probably seen this on the video before. We got a shot here going. I gotta get a shot glass. You know what that is? That is Angie's apple pie. It's a drink. Maybe. Oh no. I think I broke something. I don't know. Everything's okay. For some reason, I can't find my shot glass. So, here it is. It's not the shot glass I normally use, but I gotta use it anyway. I gotta get this ready to go after midnight after I drop the ball, okay? But yeah, it's called apple pie. It's made with Everclear, either apple cider or apple juice, and has some cinnamon in it and has a little sugar. This is real good stuff here. It's a cheap shot drink, basically, and that. So, so it's a cheap drink. It has to be served. It has to be cold, served cold. But I gotta have one out anyway. And talk about my second. This is my first can of beer, and this is my second can. I won't have this till tomorrow, so I got to have this. So I probably won't have a second can of beer. That is suck when you can't drink fast. Okay, 22 minutes and 30 seconds till I drop the ball, and we'll have cheers in a little bit here. Okay, I was talking about one of our hangouts that we used to do before there was a place called Slops. We did not live up in this. Angie and I used to live in another part of town at the time, basically. And one of my school buddies used to own a bar called The Bank, and the nightclub upstairs was called Voodoo Lounge. So when we went to during New Year's Eve, when we used to go to the bank / Voodoo Lounge, they used to a school buddy of mine used to be a subscriber. We used to be friends on social media. We're not no more, but we're still friends off the social media and that. I don't know, something on social media makes him goofy, basically, but he used to be one of our subscribers, and I told him to get lost, basically, because I didn't like his comments that he was leaving on our channel. Didn't make sense. That was one of my first people I ended up blocking, basically. So that's unfortunate. A good friend I had ended up blocking. So yeah, I had a little boo-boo. Nothing broke in that, so that's good. What kind of beer? Budweiser. It's the heavy kind. Okay, Carla? And that I do drink Miller Lite. Miller Lite's my go-to beer. And that. But that was the only thing that was going. Where's Angie tonight? She's in bed, basically. She went to bed early, about 10 to 10. She went to bed. She was tired, so But she said hi and that. I wanted to come back on to say hi and that. Okay, we're 20 minutes away. Let me get this one story here real quick here. On one of my biggest New Year's Eve parties that I kind of regretted in a way. I done it 2 years in a row when I used to live on the other end of town. Basically, a place called the Bank slash Voodoo Lounge. It's not in business no more. Basically, uh, we used to have what during the time of night was called a $25 sink or swim New Year's Eve bash. That means for $25, you got all the draft beer you can drink. This is only draft beer. And I think what killed his business was he also included uh, mixed drinks, not well drinks, but mixed drinks. So this kind of went. I kind of had like five large folks. Now, the first year I had nothing but beer. Uh, beer. I was on nothing but beer. But the following year, the final time I did it, as probably the last time I ever did it, was the sink and swim New Year's Eve bash. Basically was the $25 sink and swim. I had like five large. These were large glasses of uh, Captain and Coke, and you know how he always, for some reason, he puts a little bit too much Captain into it, and I didn't like it. But hey, for $25, I I had five of those large things, and I slept through New Year's Day. And what's my New Year's resolution? Uh, as of right now, I probably will break it immediately. I'm also trying to lose weight. Have you noticed I gained some weight back? Because when I got depressed last month, I kind of started eating more. So I kind of gained some weight in the face and the neck again. And my belly just got bigger and bigger. And I'm like a couple pounds away saying, get to the truck stop and weigh yourself there because you're not weighing on me no more. But yeah, I gained some weight. Drastically gained some weight back. I'm gonna probably get another video because losing weight. It's almost everybody's New Year's resolution is lose weight, and we always break it within days, maybe days, hours, if not. I was lucky enough got it till almost till mid March, pop early March. I think it was. I don't know. So yeah, losing weight is uh, not easy to do. So yeah, so that's probably it'll be more of a goal, not a resolution, basically, because everybody will break their resolutions in a heartbeat. Soon as soon as 12:01 hits, everybody's broke their resolutions already. So yeah, almost everybody immediately. But yeah, oh yeah, the last New Year's, the other New Year's party that we did here prior to this video, we did go over to Slops a couple times when Slops opened up. Basically, just as you're getting up there in age, you're just not a party guy no more. Actually, not loud music. I'm just not a fan of loud music no more. I just can't take loud music no more. Basically, so uh, I'll pop. This is one thing on the wall. This is one thing I had not done in the month of December was because I was battling. If you saw one of my videos earlier in this month, I was battling with some form of depression. I get depressed every so often. Almost the entire month of December, I basically stayed home. I stayed in. I almost held myself hostage. Basically, I just stayed home. Basically, but I'm hoping 2019 will get out more. Probably with the video camera and all that stuff. So we're ready. Hopefully things will work out. Our goals are still trying to get our goals up to 1,000 subscribers. Hoping to get this channel monetized. 2019 rules are going to be changing somewhat on YouTube. I don't know what's going to happen. It's just like the small channels gets the brunt of everything. Big channels will do what they want. Small channels pays the price. I just don't like the idea of all that stuff. I'm tired. I'm tired of uh, telling you Team YouTube that you almost can take this website and take it up, you know where. how small creators felt, basically, in 2018 going to 2019, basically. So we don't know. And also, be aware if you're a YouTube creator, be aware of this new EU law that's trying to cram down on everybody's throats. That's going to affect the entire internet, not just YouTube, but Facebook, everything. So you gotta be aware of that. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, we will be back on our live videos on Sunday. Sunday night, 7 p.m. We're going 7 days. Okay, I'll explain the whole situation before we close out. 15 minutes even, Central Standard Time, we will drop the ball. I'm going to drop the ball. I always drop the ball. Okay? Okay, yeah, I'm dropping the ball on this because I'm not even halfway through this beer for some reason. I really dropped the ball on that one. And Plady has joined us. Happy New Year! There's another Canadian subscriber, I would believe. Check out her channel. She has some good recipes prior to Christmas. Check out her channel. Plady just made a comment. Check out her channel. She got some awesome recipes. She shows some good recipes on your holiday treats, Christmas treats, and all that stuff. It's a good channel. She's got a nice little backyard with her chickens, and she's got a nice dog running around. And sometimes I'll have a nice, relaxing 30-minute video with her fire pit. And if you want something relaxing, you don't like making your own fire pit or watch your own fire, put on one of her fire pit videos and you be relaxed. I mean, you just relax and that. So yeah. Okay, Carla, see you later. Because we're 13 minutes away, 13 minutes and 35 seconds away from our New Year's. I dropped the ball. I hope you can stay up long enough, Carla. And that. So after that, so hopefully we'll have nice New Year's and that. So yep. So yeah. So we're Jameson Irish whiskey. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Basically. So yep. Okay. Yeah, everybody's all still here. That's good. That is good. I didn't see what my view count. Oh, I was up at 15 at one time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think 15. I think our record was 20. We had 20 people chimed in because it's kind of late too. And there is, unfortunately, there's a couple of other couple live shows going on right now, and one is very controversial. I'm hoping they land some of those views over here, but I guess obviously not. Probably that's good because I don't want those people over here. In a way, so we'll just have our own party here instead. And that, so okay, yeah, like I said, I'm just not much. I mean, when people will criticize me on my drinking, you gotta remember is this: I just got done eating dinner prior to drinking. I cannot drink on an empty stomach because I just can't. I just cannot drink on an empty stomach. I just can't tolerate it, basically. So if my stomach's full of food, we just had some nice big pizza for dinner tonight, and I'm still full from that pizza. So it was like big slices of pizza. You know how homemade pizza on the channel? That's what we had for dinner tonight. And of course, it's on video. It's in here. So I gotta just upload it and edit it real quick here. So I won't be able to hold up when I'm about ready to do the countdown. I'm not going to be able to hold up this at all. You're going to have to trust my countdown. But I'm going to be recording through this at the time. I'm going to be holding the ball, something like this. So we're going to be doing like a video when I actually will drop the ball when we count down a little bit here. We're at 11 minutes and 3 seconds to go. And we'll do our countdown and we'll say Happy New Year's. And we'll go for another few minutes with our goals and what we got planned, what I'd like to do in 2019. In case I forgot to mention, in case you came late, and we'll just cut out the video. Basically, I'm planning to be on for the total time about an hour and 45 minutes. Be one of my longer shows. I had live shows in a long time, so I hope everybody enjoys. Hope you guys enjoyed my stories. Basically, from early years to 2010 baseball trips, or my bad drinking habits at the old bank slash voodoo years ago when we used to live on the. Uh, this is like almost 12 years ago. I was a lot younger, party hardy type attitude and that. So yeah, so and that. So and tonight I'm just keeping it. This is pretty for me. This is pretty mild. This is very mild for me for some reason. Basically, so it's very mild. Almost nothing. Basically nothing. I mentioned right now. Somebody probably just finished a 12 pack already during this whole video. I almost guaranteed that. So yeah, and that. So okay. Oh, we're under 10 minutes. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go. So I gotta watch the time here now because time is flying all of a sudden again. Boy, time is just flying. So I gotta get my setup ready to go. I don't want to wake up the neighbors downstairs when I drop the ball. I got a little cushion area here, so we'll get ready to set up and that. So, and after that, we'll just have a toast with a shot of apple pie, Cubs shot glass ready to go and that. So I got that ready to go and that. So actually, we have not seen any of those on this channel tonight. That's good. Or maybe one, I don't know. But thanks for kind of doing something like that. I hope I didn't lose a subscriber over it, Carla. So I don't know what kind of comments he was leaving. I wasn't paying attention to the comments section at all. So thank you, Carla, for being a good mod. If you saw something nasty earlier in this live show. So, and that. So basically, and that's it. So, yeah, so okay, we're at 8 minutes. I don't want to strike. I mean, it's going by fast. 2018 for the Central Time Zone is wrapping up real quick. 2019, I'm hoping it'll be a much better year to the channel. We'll talk about the goals after midnight, basically. Then we'll just wrap up our end of this live show, basically. So yeah. So we'll talk about quickly what goals I'd like to do this summer, wishes, and all that stuff. Basically, there's another reason why I want to get to 1,000 subscribers is I don't really like the idea of to do it, but I want to have it available for someone who likes to, I don't want to mention it either. Donations. Basically, I've always said in the past, basically, donations are always welcome, but not necessary. But basically, people keep forgetting that we do have a PayPal link. Basically, I don't want to mention it hardly anymore. If you guys want to contribute, it's always welcome, but not necessary. Really, the reason why we want 1,000 subscribers, we want to try that super chat. Unfortunately, I think you'd be better off with the PayPal link, basically, because the also allows me. I'm looking at something else that you can also contribute to the channel, but I don't like this OBS setup system. But if there's a way they can do it without OBS, but there's called Streamlabs that allow people to contribute there. Basically to contribute to your favorite YouTuber, basically, during the time period. So, right now, but yeah, our main goal is to get this channel monetized. So we use the AdSense revenues to help fund this channel. That's what our main goals are, basically. That's what we're trying to do. But otherwise, we'll do what we can to get there, basically. So, yep. So, we'll hopefully we'll get there soon. I would like to get there really quick. Okay. All right. I think I'll put a little quick, like right there from Noel's Facebook message there. Noel, if you still want to just put a like on your status there. Basically, so we are good to go there. Everybody else is about ready to send their I gotta get something set up here on Facebook so I can get ready that to go real quick. If I can find it. Oh God, no! Don't make me lose it. There we go. And I just gotta hit that button when it's ready to go. Okay. 5 minutes and 21 seconds to go before we do our countdown. Hopefully you guys will join me in that countdown. Hopefully. So, yep. All right. Thank you, Daniel. One of our newest subscribers. Thank you for chiming in and that. So, we're doing our New Year's. I was doing some storytelling earlier tonight. What we could have done if we would have had YouTube back in the day when Angie and I got together. Why we didn't do a YouTube video back in 2010. We had the other channel. We could have done something like that. But we just saw the cost. This wasn't in our favor. Now with the advent with the digital cameras and that, it makes it a lot cheaper to produce videos and all that good stuff, basically. So, yeah, so it makes it a lot easier to do videos when it's all digital now. And battery power is much better with the current cameras and that. So, So, I'll tell you what. We're going to be doing a countdown here in a little bit here. We're at T minus 4 minutes and 3 seconds till it's 2019 in the Central Time Zone. Then about an hour, less than an hour later, it'll be the Mountain Time, and about 2 hours later, it'll be the West Coast. Then it goes on until Australia and them already had theirs already. So basically, that would be it. So any of our Australia viewers that's chiming in late, happy belated New Year's for you guys and that. Iowa versus what's going to be the score, Chuck, on that game? I'm going to say Iowa 24, MSU 20. It's going to be a closer game than people realize, basically. SEE schools are pretty tough. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be Iowa 24, MSU 20. Iowa will win by 4 points. So I'm going to say Iowa by 4 points, basically. And that. So, okay. All right. I got to do something here a little bit with this camera right here. We got to get ready to a new tradition, hopefully, on the Angie and Chuck show. We're going to drop our ball. I mean, I've always dropped the ball. Okay? Let's just face it. I always drop the ball. And this time you're going to see me drop the ball. Okay? And that. So, Northwestern looked good tonight. What was the final score in the Northwestern game? Real quick. I know they had a good game, but we don't have cable no more, Rocket. We don't have cable no more. You're going to find that out on Sunday's video. Why we don't have cable no more. We cut our cable. We kiss our cable goodbye. So, yeah. All right, we're just about 2 minutes away. I got 2 minutes, 5 seconds away. So, we're ready to, got the camera on, ready to go. I got to figure how I'm going to position it. So, we're going like this. I got to make sure I'm watching the live show. 31-20, is that Northwestern's final score? It looks like pretty good, but that would be a good score for the Iowa MSU game, basically. So, okay, 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. We'll count it down. I may not be the accurate time, but we'll do the best we can. I got to punch something else up here real quick. Get it ready to go, because I gotta have it ready to go. So I don't want to forget this. I was saying I was going to play it because it's part of my YouTube royalty-free music, and I'm going to do it over the phone speakers and that. So basically, that's going to be it. So 1 minute to go. We're counting it down here in a little bit here. All right. We're going to be counting it down. Hang on. We got 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Okay. All right, hey guys, we're counting down right now. We are under 40 seconds right now. I'm doing the YouTube camera. We got the ball. We're ready to drop the ball right here. So just hang on here. We're going to count it down. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. All right. Yeah, looking funny over here holding this camera and watching the live show too at the same time. Amazing, isn't it? And then, okay, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, we dropped the ball. And yes, for the ones that missed on YouTube, we dropped the ball. I mean, I dropped the ball. I actually turned off the camera. But yeah, we dropped the ball. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. We dropped the ball. And someone just shut off fireworks in the neighborhood. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Can we listen to it? Oh, come on, let's play it. Here we go. I hope this is it right here. Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you hear that? All right. Happy New Year's, everybody. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Get your drinks out. You got any drinks? Anything to drink? Hold it to your computer screen, whatever you want to do. Happy New Year's and cheers, everybody. Cheers. Yeah! Happy New Year's! All right! Yeah! That's good! All right! There we go. That's how we do it on the Angie and Chuck Show. That's actually the first time we did it on the Angie and Chuck Show. Okay, right now, it is 2019. What is our goals? Hopefully be better than last year. Which is not easy to do. All right. So if anybody who wants to chime out right now, thank you for chiming in. Happy New Year's, everybody. I dropped the ball. I actually turned off the camera during the filming of the dropping of the ball. That's what ruins it. So I may have to capture it on this camera so I can do it on the YouTube video. So basically, that's gonna. I think I'm going to edit it. Basically, that's what I'm going to try to do that. If I see what my editing is like from this camera. So basically that's it. So okay, like I said, our goals. Same as last year. We made this campaign last year was need you guys' help. We got to get to 1,000 plus subscribers. We want to get this channel monetized so this channel be self-efficient in a way to help bring you better content. Also talk about content. I don't know, we got plans this summer. We're planning to do a couple nights at the tiny house. If the money allows us to do something, I'm planning to go on a amusement park trip, but not going to be a big park. We're planning to go to an Iowa park. I really want to do that this year. Possibly a couple more Lumber King games, which is basically nothing new. If we're doing, I'm so tired. All right, thank you, Jukebox, for chiming in. Thank you very much for chiming in. Wrap up the show anyway because I gotta go turn off the lights. Actually, I'm gonna do it on this live show as we are wrapping it up right there. So actually, to me, when I turn off those lights, it's to me that's an official end of the holiday season. Even I don't take them down until after the Tournament of Roses parade. So we're going to do that. But yeah, our goal is going to be the same. 2019, we don't know what it's going to bring, but everything's going to be on the fly like it always has. And we're going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys, I want to stay a little longer, but I got to go to bed myself. I got to go turn off these lights. Let's go turn off these Christmas lights together, guys. Let's go to over here. Let's go over here and let's kiss our holiday season goodbye with our unplugging of our Christmas lights for the final time this holiday season. And our guys are now passing out. Santa really passed out. Frosty's passed out. Penguin passed out. Everybody's passing out. Have you guys passed out on this video? Okay. All right. Hey, thank you for joining us. Too bad Angie was not with us on this New Year's Eve video. Like we always said, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. 2019 could be an interesting year. We just don't know how it's going to play out, but we're going to play it out the best we can. And we want to wish everybody a happy New Year. And if you're staying home tonight, please do, because even don't be drinking and driving tonight. Okay, cops will be out big time. Basically, that's why I'm home. That's why I'm home. All right. Thank you very much for chiming in. We'll see you guys Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to do another premiere notification when I edit tomorrow's video. Joel Queen, Happy New Year's to you. I cannot be up for this live show. I got to go to bed. So Happy New Year's when you get it at midnight in your time zone, which will be about 2 a.m. my time, basically. So Happy New Year's to you out there too. So, and that. So, yep. So, hey, let's get out of here. One last reminder. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell. We'll see you guys Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on January 6th. We are back on our channel. You should have notifications about our videos being back up. Just won't be. We're going to 7-day delay on our video. 7-day delay. That means what you're going to see Sunday was filmed last Sunday, this past Sunday. So, and what we're filming today will not be seen till Monday the following week, and when we do, and whatever. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching here. I hope everybody had fun on this live stream. Thank you for listening to my boring stories. I will see you guys next time on the Angie and Chuck Show. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.